playoffs are here. We here. We waited 82 games, long season, 6 months. We here. What it do, YouTube? Your boy Playoff Don is back. Like I said, the playoffs is underway. I am here to produce this content for y'all. So now look, these playoffs, I know we say it every year. We say it every year, but these playoffs are about to be truly something special, I feel like. For the most part, everybody's healthy. All the best teams are clicking on all cylinders. They're all cooking right now. Instead of doing like a East preview, West preview, I'm just gonna jumble everything all together. It could work out, it could not. We'll see. So who are the favorites? Who are the favorites so far? Well, there's Giannis and his Studley squad. There are the Boston Celtics, who've been around for a minute, who can also look just as good, just as dominant as anybody. Would we say that the three best teams in the league are all in the East? I guess we could say that. Milwaukee, Boston, Philly as well is also awesome. Embiid is having a Hall of Fame season. He's probably going to win Most Valuable Player. James Harden is I know I said I'm a little stuffy. I've been a little under the weather these past week and a half or so. Just excuse me. But they got James Harden. They've got Tobias Harris. They got Tyrese Maxey. They've got dudes who can make shots. They've got a decent bench. They got a good-ish coach. I'm not the biggest Doc Rivers guy, but hey, his teams are always good, so that means something. Round one of the NBA playoffs is usually my favorite, just because there's just a crap ton of games and a crap ton of teams, and there's just so many different storylines, so many different situations to look at, so many different things to keep track of. I honestly love it. Shout out to the bad teams. We appreciate the effort, the memories you gave us this season, but bye, go home. For some reason, I don't know if y'all are with me or not. For some reason, like, the bad teams weren't as fun this year as they usually are. Of course, Orlando was incredibly fun, but like people like Detroit, if you saw some of those lineups they threw out there, nah. Houston was really bad, even though they have talent. Charlotte was bad. Like, yeah, it wasn't. But enough of those guys. What is the playoff series to keep an eye on? For me, I'm biased. I am a enormous Kevin Durant fan. I'm an enormous Chris Paul fan, if anybody knows me. And, excuse me, but I would like to see Phoenix go as far as they possibly can. Now, I'm also a massive Kawhi Leonard fan, so I'm kind of torn. Suns Clippers, that could be fireworks. I feel like a lot of people are kind of like just picking the Suns, and that's it. It's tough. It is tough to just bypass kind of playoff Kawhi. Playoff Kawhi is no joke whatsoever, and I wouldn't envy anybody to see that man in round one. Phoenix, like, yeah, the top end talent is there. Their offense has been incredible. Everything, honestly, like any weaknesses that team's had throughout the season, it's all been turned, like, it's all been positives since KD got there, honestly. That lineup, the Chris Paul, Devin Booker, KD, DeAndre Ayton, those four have destroyed teams. Now, they haven't played that much, of course, small sample size, but those four, when KD's been in the lineup, they've destroyed teams. Again, they get to the free throw line way more. Their defense has been better since KD got there. People sleep on Durant's defense. I keep saying. People sleep on KD's defense, but Phoenix, they look like the favorites. They're a lot of people's favorites to come out of the West. I would love it, but thing is, I'm also kind of big on depth too in the postseason, and Phoenix, like, how can you trust their depth? They destroyed all of their depth. Number one, they barely had any depth coming into the season, and then once they made the move for Durant, now I would have done the same thing, but once they did that move, they lost even more depth. Like Mikal Bridges is over there going crazy in Brooklyn. Like Cam Johnson got shipped out as well. Like they're depending a lot on Ish Wainwright and Cameron Payne, who's okay, but like he's Cameron Payne at the end of the day. A lot of Terrence Ross, a lot of just a lot of nobodies coming off that bench, and it's like in the postseason you really don't want that. You feel me? And the Clippers are all about depth. They got real players all throughout the bench. You know what I mean? And I know Paul George is probably not going to play this series, which sucks. But I still think it could be like a fireworks tight series, just because of, again, like I said, their bench. They got multiple guys to throw at. Nobody's going to stop Durant, but they have multiple guys to throw at him. Whether it's Batum, whether it's Covington, you may even see some Norm Powell just to get weird on KD. Kawhi, every now and then. You wouldn't ask him to do that the whole series, but every now and then. I'm focusing a lot on this series. I'm sorry. I'm very hyped. Very, very hyped for Suns Clippers. And I think it's going to be awesome. Even if Paul George doesn't play, I think it's going to be awesome. Expect playoff Kawhi to be back and to be hell for Phoenix. Another series I'm super intrigued by is Kings Warriors. Yeah, light the beam. Light the beam. The Kings are the 3rd seed in the West. Now, I wasn't recording at the time, so it's not on record. It's not for the world to see that I believed in the Kings before the season even started. I wasn't recording, so if you want to be nice, you can take my word for it. But I thought the Kings were going to be pretty good to come into the season. I did not think, however, they were going to be the 3rd seed in the West and have the best offense, not only in the league but statistically of all time. I did not think that. And now they have home court advantage, taking on the defending champs in the first round. I think that series is gonna. You want to talk about fireworks? I think that series is gonna be nuts from an offensive perspective. Golden State, I haven't really loved for a couple years now. Like even when they won the title, I still was like, it's a good team. It's a great team. Not some like insane team. I think they're very much beatable. And I think this Kings team can beat them because I don't know if Golden State can stop them. Their defense has been like this all year. The Kings shoot the lights out. They move a ton, just like Golden State, honestly. I don't think Sacramento can stop anybody, but I think if you want to beat the Warriors, you got to go blow for blow with them on offense. And I think Sacramento can do that. I think they have way more of a chance in this series than other people think. Now, of course, there's experience. There's Stephen Curry, you know what I mean? They just have a history of just coming through and, So, like, most likely the Warriors win, but I want to give the Kings more of a chance than other people do. I think De'Aaron Fox is ready for the postseason. I love their depth, honestly. I love Keegan Murray, who's one of the greatest three-point shooting rookies we've ever seen. Harrison Barnes, Kevin Huerter. I think that series is going to be pretty darn sweet. I love that. We also got some other bangers as well. Cavs, Knicks. Donovan Mitchell is back because I don't know, honestly, I have no idea what that was a year ago, but he is back to being an all-NBA caliber guard. Garland is amazing. The Cleveland does have the best defense in the NBA thanks to Evan Mobley's greatness and Jared Allen, who's also incredible. The Knicks are a very rough and tough team, though. Brunson's awesome. Julius Randle, I believe he's going to be healthy. We just got the alert like last night or so. Randle's going to be healthy. So that's going to be a hell of a series. I would pick Cleveland, but I don't want to make picks too much in this video. Like, I would pick Cleveland, but hey, you never know. The Knicks are very, very tough. They're a good defensive team. They rebound like crazy. They got guys who can go off for 30, 40 points. So that's going to be awesome. We also got Hawks Celtics. You know, I want to give Atlanta more of a shot than other people do, but that's just me. Lakers Grizzlies as well. That's going to be really, really good. Yeah, the media is going to be all over that series. That's the only thing we're going to hear about really for like the next week and a half or so. Lakers Grizzlies, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Like, the Lakers are not your average 7 seed. They have 2 top 10 worthy players on their team, and their defense has been insane, and they can go toe to toe with like any team in the league. They can also shoot themselves in the foot, just as crucial as anybody else can. But they need to be taken seriously, even though they're a 7 seed. But it's kind of like, I'm talking for a lot, I know. It's kind of like the top 3 in the West: Denver, Memphis, and Sacramento. Like, is it just me, or has any top 2, top 3 seeds in their conference ever gotten less respect than this year? Maybe like that Celtics team from like 2017 or whatever, the Isaiah Thomas Celtics. They were kind of just written off immediately. But it's gonna be a crazy playoff. So like, what else did I not mention? Heat Bucks, I don't know. Miami's offense is really bad. I think Milwaukee's probably gonna smother them. But hey, playoff Jimmy. They've beaten Milwaukee in the past in the postseason, so hey, maybe they'll give them a game or so. Am I missing anything? I think I touched on everything. Sixers Nets, of course. The new look Nets. Mikal Bridges, wings, depth, 3-point shooting. Embiid's MVP. You feel me? Like, that's probably gonna be a dog walk too. I don't imagine, like, the Nets are frisky, of course. They got dudes who can create their own shot, dudes who can defend. It's just at the end of games, who are they gonna go to? I guess Bridges, but is he ready for that yet? I'm not sure. But this round 1 is gonna be pretty sweet. Nuggets T-Wolves too. That's gonna be good. Minnesota's got some size to throw at Jokic. I like this first round. A lot. And instead of just talking about each series individually, which, looking at it now, I probably should have done, but you know, I'm not. But I'm an overthinker, so that's what I do. But yeah, how excited are y'all for this round 1? What is y'all favorite series? Who are your picks? Again, I didn't want to make too many picks in this video. I just wanted to talk about what I'm looking forward for. Kings, Warriors, Suns, Clippers, even Lakers, Grizzlies, I'm very much hyped for. And round 2 in the East is going to be nuts too. You feel me? So, yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Playoff Don is back indeed. I will be throwing out more of these videos. Anything crazy happens, I will be right on here to talk about it. And yeah, shout out to y'all again for letting me back onto your mobile screens. I will be out.